All this Extreme Festival action is proudly brought to you by Mobile One and Mart Clarkstorp. It's Red Star Raceway, and it's the opening round of the Extreme Festival with two categories joining the Inland Championship and Historic Tour here at this incredible circuit. 4 kilometers of tarmac to play on, and some tricky conditions for the Mart Volkswagen Challenge drivers and competitors. A big field coming out here to start things off for the 2019 season, and a couple of newcomers coming into Class A, B, and C. Great to see the Class C competitors growing so big. Lyle Ramsey in the familiar Munro colours is definitely going to be a man to watch out for. So will Carl Robinson, making a step up from 2 wheels into 4. It's time to go racing now with these guys and girls as they all make their way out onto the circuit that is really going to try a lot of these drivers. A couple of them not making it out here at all in the previous seasons, and certainly going to have their work cut out for them at Red Star Raceway. Separate starts for classes A, B, and C, and the number 1 car of Rory Atkinson will definitely have a target on him. He didn't quite qualify where he wanted to be, down in 4th place alongside Valdi Mikey's on the 2nd row. And looks like he's going to have his work cut out for him now. Bevan Masters also looking to get up there as quickly as possible. And he'll be fighting hard with the likes of Gavin Ross and with Mo Dangle, the big boss man of Mart. Lights on, and the lights are about to go off now for the first race. And as they head down towards turn 1, you can see just how tight it's going to be. Good start there from Dangle. He looks like he's just outgunned Bevan Masters and Gavin Ross as they head towards turn 1. On board here with Christian de Vet as we go a little bit further back in Class B start. He's sitting in about the 7th row of the grid for Class B, and a little bit of work to do now for the man as he heads through under the tunnel and down towards turn 1. Oh, it's a great start from Holiday. He heads into turn 1 in the lead. Look out for Jacques Smith making up some ground as they tear into that turn 1. Pete Potgieter with a bit of pressure coming from Junior. Junior's all over the back of them, and then Vansel, the man we were on board with the start. Further back, Ricardo De Silva coming through there as well. Watch out for him. He'll be pushing hard in the second of the Motormart cars. And this is Class C. Watch out for the police force. Yes, Reino van Heerden. I think he's stolen one of those flying squad cars, and he's decided to bring it along just for a little bit of fun here in Class C. Nice livery there, Reino. Down the straight they come. And it looks like the flying squad is looking to get to the lead right from the word go as they get under braking down at the bottom of turn 3. Oh, so close there. Great to see Darby van der Merwe and Andy Gossman applying pressure right from the word go as they head through there. And at the back there, look out for Gulam coming through as well. Class B. Oh, it's out of shape. Vansel out of shape. He gets it completely wrong and loops out. Woo, that was a big one. Eventually catches it just outside the dog bone, and now coming back through this very tricky bottom section of the circuit. You can see just how these guys are going to have to work these cars. And a lot of them not used to the fact that the corners here at Red Star Raceway come back at you big time. There's a lot of 180s here, and it's starting to rain. Looks like they're going to have to work those hand-cooked tires now. They take a while to get up to temperature, and when there's no temperature available, particularly when it starts to rain, it makes it even more difficult. You can see windscreen wipers there on Dangle as he starts to come under pressure. Speaking of pressure, oh, that's good. Bob Eglia all over the back end of Robinson. Robinson still getting to grips with that car. He said to me in the pit lane he was battling with the setup. Hasn't quite got it all right just yet. Once that car is set up, he's certainly going to be a man who's not going to be afraid to run at the front end. First lap completed, and Lyle Ramsey is at the front end. He has got a hard-charging JP Van der Walt on his tail. And Van der Walt is a new man to the front end of this field. Haven't really seen him in the last couple of seasons fighting for the lead of Class A, but it's great to have him up there. Bagley also starting to apply the pressure there as they go through the switchback and down that back straightaway. The N4 highway here. It's almost a kilometer long, and these cars will be in 6th gear with everything she's got by the time they get down here on the braking markers. Bang it down into 4th and sweep through the big left-hander. Nice move there from Rory Atkinson. He's slowly but surely closing in the BHIT car onto the back end of JP. And JP Van der Walt in those Platinum Wheels machine, closing in on the Munro machine there. And you can see Lyle Ramsey is feeling the pressure as he locks up, going down into the dog bone. You can see the rain in the background is starting to come through here. It's a possibility of even heavier showers here in this race. Let's wait and see what happens. In Class B, it's all about the pressure being applied onto Holiday, and Holiday is just soaking that pressure up. There's no worries whatsoever. Stian Creel, remember, in a borrowed car this weekend, and also dropping down into Class B, is the man applying that pressure and looking for a chance to get through. Very tight stuff between the 4 cars. Jacques Smith looking for a championship in this class last year and just missed out, and he now wants to make sure that he gets it. This is Christian de Vet's point of view. He closes in and looks for a way through. This is the 3rd of the Motormart cars as they come through here on the brakes. He dives on the inside. Oh, it's a big look. And Lindsay Kleur looks like, oh yeah, just forced wide onto the dirty stuff. Going to come back onto the track now, onto the short straight. And it's a big push. Great move there from Christian de Vet. He's got through, forced the pressure and found a way past. Kleur now demoted down 1 position. Stuart Mack up in this battle for 4th as well. Oh, no problem. Oh, Holiday runs wide. Holiday running wide there ever so slightly and opening up the door. Yes, that's going to give an opportunity of note there. And Jacques Smith is going to capitalize on it as well. So a little bit of maneuver there from Senior, who's made a big mistake. Creel's got through. And it looks like it's a bit of a change-up now for Class B Honours. Straight back into the attack, though, goes Holiday. Doesn't want to give it up too early. He unfortunately has got to try and find a way past Stuart Mack, who now leads things out over Steon Creel. Creel and Jacques Smith. And we've got the two Holidays. Super stuff. Closing in one of the back markers there. The back markers of Class A. Eric Gander about to be eaten up by some of the Class B competitors now. He'll have to keep his eyes on those rearview mirrors as they come through to complete another lap. Reino van Heerden still maintaining the lead here, but very, very close attendance. You can see just being pushed properly there by Davy van der Merwe. Van der Merwe having a magnificent run here in Class C with Gossman all over the back of him. Philip Cruiser just behind that and pushing hard for 4th place, but not quite on the same pace as those first 3 cars in Class C. As they come to complete another lap, you can see Gossman running a little bit wide. Not quite getting the line out of that final turn. Turn 13 here at Red Star Raceway. And another lap completed. Look at this. Reino van Heerden now starting to open up. He realizes that pressure is on. And he's trying to get away there from Van der Merwe. And that's how hard he's pushing. Locking up into the chicane and getting through. Awesome stuff. Down that N4 highway, Philip Cruiser trying to close down on those cars, losing ground. Oh, look at this. Class A starting to heat up. Rory Atkinson has closed in on Van der Walt. And the Platinum Wheels and JRT machine slowly but surely being reeled in there by BHIT's number 1 man and the number 1 man in this class, Atkinson. Oh, was that a mistake from Ramsey? Yes, it was. Ramsey making a big mistake. And that's allowed both cars to close in on him rapidly. So Lyle Ramsey in the Munro machine looking like he might be in a bit of trouble here. Van der Walt dives on his inside, he's got through. Oh, what a move. Thanks for the camera work there, Rory. And Rory uses it to his advantage. They are now 3x3 onto the short straight. Oh, this is brilliant stuff. Ramsey in the middle of the sandwich, and he just manages to keep out Van der Walt, but he cannot keep out Atkinson. That is top quality driving from all 3 drivers. Enough room to play, and only just enough to do the outbraking. Now they go up into the big double right-hander. In fact, it's a triple right-hander here if you come into it from this side. And 3 apexes to negotiate. Lovely smooth driving style here from Lyle Ramsey, keeping it all together as he comes through to complete, the second half of this lap. And he's got pressure from behind, and he knows he's losing ground there to Atkinson as Atkinson starts to pull away as soon as he hits the front. There we go, under braking. All of a sudden, you've got a big move there coming from Valdi Monkeys. Monkeys is in there as well, so now 4-way battle for Class A Honours. Monkeys can feel he's got something up his sleeve. He might have just waited for those tyres to come in, and now that they're there, he's going to push hard. Here we go, on to the straight. There we go, and hard braking once again from Ramsey as he locks it up. Once again, coming into that corner. Not easy to do into that final turn to try and make up ground, but he's losing it, unfortunately, there to Rory Atkinson. Makes up a little bit of inches here as they go across and start another lap. JP van der Walt is now losing ground as he goes defensive onto the attack coming from that all-Wagen parts machine of Valdi Monkeys. Monkeys cuts through the chicane, heading onto that back straightaway now. Can he get the drive down? Try and get into that slipstream if he can. Not easy to do when these cars are so evenly matched. Lyle just heading down the N4, checking out. It's a lot of time to play with down this N4. You can have a look at the traffic and have a look at basically all what's happening alongside you on the main highway. But it's all about action as you get down onto the breakers here for turn 3. And as we get out of turn 3, make sure that you join us after the break for some more action from the Motor Mart Volkswagen Challenge.